Hello. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Defining discipline is a lifestyle, a mentality, and a brand. And within this podcast, we're going to focus on self-improvement as you follow along with me on my journey. We're also going to hear from special guests of all walks of life on this podcast and their remarkable journeys that led them to where they are today. But as you can tell, today is another solo episode. Before we get started in today's episode, we're going to do a quick catch-up. So today is day 24 out of 365 days. I told myself I'd run 365 days out of the year this year. We are on day 24. Told myself I'd run 1,250 miles. I am currently at 83.5. Today I put in 7.1, and it was my first trail run ever. I met my buddy Joe out in Mayberry State Park. I think that's in the Northville area. And he took me out on my first trails that were just completely covered in ice. And it was fun. It was super hard. Like I said, we hit 7 miles. And it was just, it wasn't too crazy, but there was a lot of uphills and downhills that you wouldn't think would get to you, but they burn your legs out pretty quick. And, Joe was just crushing it. He was just going through them really fast, and I was pretty much just trying to keep up with him. I think he has a bigger stride than me anyways, and a little bit faster pace. He's a little bit taller than me. So I think I burned myself out pretty quick just trying to keep up with him at the beginning, and then I had to struggle a little bit, but I mean, I never really stopped, and got that 7 miles in. It felt good. The trails were a whole different animal compared to being out in the streets like I normally am. It was actually kind of really refreshing. I've been thinking about it all day, how cool it was. It just felt like a vacation, and it felt like just so relaxing and calming and really nice out there. And it was really enjoyable, and I'm glad that me and Joe scheduled that, and he took me out there and showed me the ropes kind of out there. But like I said, for the year, I'm at 83.5 miles, but I'm also at 83.5 miles for the month of January. And for the month of January, I set the goal to hit 100 miles for the 100-mile challenge that's being put on by the American Cancer Society. I started a fundraiser through Facebook for them. All the donations will go directly to the American Cancer Society, so that's really cool. None of the donations go to Facebook, so if you want to make a donation, please go through my Facebook, make a donation. I know times are tough right now for a lot of people, but know that you'll be helping out some people, and the money's going somewhere actually good. It's not just going to some corporation that's going to, dividend out to all of its employees and then give just a small portion to the foundation. It's all going to the Cancer Society, so it's really cool. We are currently at $320 for donations. We're going to shoot for 400 currently. That's the new goal. The last 2 goals I set were hit, so I changed the goals and raised the stakes. We're going to try to hit, like I said, 400, but if that, I would like to hit 500. That'd be really awesome. And 1,000 would be even greater. I know it sounds, might sound somewhat crazy, but it's definitely possible, and it'd be really cool if we can do that, guys. So if you haven't donated yet, or if you have donated and you know other people that would like to donate, you can refer them. Or like I said, if you haven't donated, just if you want to donate. If not, it's no big deal. Just share it. That'd be awesome too. If you can't donate, just get it out there, and let's try to raise as much money as we can for these people. Now that being said, I guess let's just kind of kick right into episode 24. I didn't have anything written down for this. This is just kind of something that's I'm going through currently daily today, and I feel like it's a really good thing for the episode, a really good theme. So for today, episode 24, today's theme is going to be declutter. Now, I know myself, I am how can I say this? I am Definitely a hoarder. I like to keep literally any and everything. Um, I have a jar in my room that has a mason jar that has a whole bunch of fortunes in it that I just save. I'm like, oh, maybe if I save it, it'll come true. We all know that's not true. Um, I got a whole bunch of stuff in my basement that I'm saving that I just like. I look at it and I haven't touched it in so long, and it's like I can't part ways with it. I have a problem. So today, my wife and I are kind of going through some stuff because we're trying to get ready for the baby, and we are trying to declutter. And it's still hard trying to figure out what, it's like a weird fear that I get, like thinking, you know, I know I haven't used this thing, but let me get rid of it. I don't need it. But I got this weird fear that I will get rid of it because I don't use it, and then like any day now it's going to pop up where I do need it, and I'm going to go look for it and I can't find it, and then I'm going to be like devastated that I gave it away, and I'm going to just feel heartbroken. I don't know if that's I mean, I know it's not healthy, so I just know that there's so many things that I need to declutter out of my life, um, and get rid of. And these are definitely materialistic things on my especially in my basement, even stuff I've had in my room, just old boxes of stuff. But when we talk about declutter, we could even talk about mentally declutter things that are holding you back. Um, it's kind of the same thing that I've been kind of preaching almost every episode, is kind of to really kind of evaluate yourself and to figure out what is mentally holding you back, or what is mentally causing you that problem, or mentally making you feel like that, and try to break it down and declutter it. Declutter your mind, declutter your mentality, declutter your house. And another thing too about decluttering is that I've noticed as we're doing this is the more you declutter too, if you are in that stage where you're not all mentally there, or you're kind of a little upset, you would be very surprised how much the place you surround yourself in will affect you mentally. So if you are anxious, or you're depressed, or you're angry or sad and stuff like that, kind of look around at the way you live. Like, I know myself, like I said, I have lots of garbage everywhere that I just need to get rid of, and I feel that in my mentality sometimes. I feel anxious, I feel just clustered and overwhelmed, and like almost I don't even know where to start. But when I do start and I start to get rid of stuff, that all that weight kind of lifts off me, and I seen smoke coming up, candle burned out from behind my computer. Sorry guys. All that weight just kind of like disappears. So decluttering is something that is a necessity. It's something that we all should go through, and we need to figure out. I myself currently, right now, I'm just talking to you guys. It's my little break from decluttering and figuring out what I need to get rid of. And that's again the hardest thing, is trying to figure out, maybe trying to decipher what is worth keeping and what is not worth keeping. And if that is again a real thing, or if it's maybe just a mental thing, I think the easiest way to kind of try to break that down is, are you using it, or is it benefiting you in any way, or is this something that's holding you back? There's lots of things that I keep that remind me of people, or remind me of a past time in my life, and it just like I could just get rid of it, and I can still have that time, and it's kind of just holding me back to that time, and it's just cluttering up everything. So the whole message of today is to try to declutter. So I don't want to keep you guys too much longer because I got to get back to that myself. So for today, the daily discipline is to declutter yourself, declutter your house, declutter your mentality. Whatever it is that you know is just all bunched up and tight and got you anxious and dirty, whatever it is, whatever clutter is around or whatever feeling you're getting from that clutter, declutter it. Start asking yourself, what can I get rid of or get out of my life or stop doing to declutter myself, to declutter what needs to be addressed. So I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. I hope you guys can get to the daily discipline today. Please, if you guys are following along, shoot me a message. Shoot me a video of you doing a daily discipline. Let me know that you've done some daily disciplines. If you want to be a guest, shoot me a message. Just shoot me a message. Let me know how you guys are doing, how I'm doing. So far, everything I've gotten, some likes, and that's really cool. I really appreciate it. But I would like, I'd like some critiques. Maybe you guys could tell me what I should be talking about or how I could flip it to make it a little bit more interesting for you. I didn't want to go straight into just my running and my training. I kind of want to open up open up myself and let you guys kind of see my way of thinking and what's kind of changed me, and hopefully I can change you guys. If not, it's no big deal. I just want to kind of get out there what I'm doing. I've kind of felt just kind of bland and kind of like hidden in plain sight and didn't feel like an individual recently for a long time. I shouldn't say recently, for a long time. And I just feel as of recently, I kind of want to not necessarily get a voice, but just kind of just let it out. That's what this whole thing is about, seeing if I can get 365 episodes of me just talking to a camera and talking to people, asking them questions about their lives. And that's my goal. So again, I want to thank you guys. If you guys can, give us a like on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Follow us on all of those. Share it. If you can, listen to us on any of the podcast platforms that you have. If you can't catch the videos on YouTube, and let all your friends know about it. If you guys want to I want to try to get some group runs together coming up. I know not a lot of people are going to be willing to do outdoor group runs in the winter, but maybe when it starts getting nice and maybe after my wife has the baby, we could all get out and run. That'd be awesome. Do some group runs in the spring. Other than that, thank you guys. Again, I really appreciate it. That's pretty much it. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Stay disciplined. Peace out.